Hey, how's it going? It's Walsh here, sick as always. Welcome to episode 12 of the Secrets of the Atlas League here on Ruthless SSF. So, my plans for today is at some point just to chill and relax, do some really calm mapping and just push for some XP. Being level 86 is it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good. I would like to push for at least level 88, see how I feel then, and then maybe push for 90 if I don't drop some gear for one of my rerolls. But I mean, I don't really know. At the very least, I need to hit 88 just to make this character stronger. But anyway, I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you near the end. I ended up trying out that new orb. Essentially, all it does is make it so items that drop with memory, whatever, they actually get more of it, but you drop less items overall. Unfortunately, throughout the entire map, I didn't even drop a single one. So it was pretty much wasted, but I mean, what do you expect? I can't expect my first one to work. I rolled my first Prism of the League, and honestly, it was pretty damn good. Not incredible by any stretch of the imagination, but good life. It's got some, what's it called, rarity on it, a little bit of fire damage, can't really complain. Got some scarabs going on, and I completed my tier 14 Maven Invitational invite, so now I actually have the full map device. I always forget that's how you unlock it now. I'm so used to it only being unlocked through, what's it called, Legion. Took down Veritania, and Veritania, first of all, very rippy map. This is the first thing that has killed my little mercenary in a very long time. But I mean, he did stand in the center of her whirlwind attack, so I mean, makes total sense. I ended up dropping into the memory map, which is always good, but they're always kind of a risk because you never know what the mods are going to be. And this is pretty much my only strong character right now. I don't have anyone else that's really capable of doing really juiced up maps, so. And my second prism was trash. Unfortunately, I did end up failing the memory. Not only was it multi-proj and turbo, but they also had endurance charges, which is, very fun, I guess. But even if I would have done very well, I did lose one or two portals to the crashes. I can't remember. I want to say it was one, but I vaguely remember it being two crashes. But whatever, it's all good. Sometimes you die, sometimes you fail. Took down Baby Cyrus again, got the little echo of loneliness, and yeah, the game crashed again. Fun. Not gonna lie to you, by this point, I was getting pretty tilted, pretty tired. I kind of wanted to just go to bed, but whatever, we killed the boss, and of course he dropped nothing. I will tell you one thing, though. There is one silver lining. All of the uniques from the new bosses turn into a ridiculous amount of dust. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure the ring turns into 150,000 dust, which is absolutely insane. I got a mediocre Alva Temple, but it did drop a pretty nice jewel. I'm going to mess with that a little bit later. I was thinking about saving it, but I might val it. We'll see. Anyway, though, Alva is always perfect. She's always amazing. I love Incursion. Constantly getting currency, constantly getting bricked stuff, I guess, whatever. I mean, to be fair, it's a good, unique jewel. But constantly getting currency, constantly getting auras, which is ridiculous. As you're going to see here in a moment, we got Zealotry. Again, I mean, this is my first one of this league. I just mean, again, we got an aura from Incursion. I think we've done, what, 3 temples? And so far, Alva has given me haste, skitterbots, and zealotry. So I pretty much have all the auras I need. Oh, no, it didn't give me haste, sorry. She gave me hatred. I already have haste. So I think the only aura I really care about at this point is Wrath. Not that I'm probably ever going to need it, but I mean, I would just like to have it. It's kind of funny. I haven't really gotten any of the classic uniques from the boss yet. Really hoping to get a belt here at some point, but whatever, it's fine, no big deal. The jewels, probably I could just battle them for fun or turn them to dust or whatever. Other than that, though, I dropped my very first 5 link of the league, and of course it was a stupid bow. I did keep it because why not? Saved up some fusings, and finally I 4 linked, and I gambled a little bit more just in case. But now I can officially play my Trapper again if I want to. But I want to focus on the Crackling Lance right now because he is hardcore carrying my entire economy. So my plan right now, I have 25% XP to level 87. I really just want to chill and level up a few times. Just do some lower tier farming, do some tier 12, tier 13. Get a bunch of gold, finally finish off my farmers, get the levels I need. And in addition to that, whoops, I just made my 3rd tree. And on this tree, I did take Halgur. I blocked a bunch of mechanics like always. I also spec'd into Essence. I really do think Essence just got I was going to say massively buffed, but I would say it got moderately buffed with the whole memory thing added. I'm still not 100% sure how they interact with each other, but if they interact the way I think they do, then Essence is Essence got twice as good as it was before. In addition to that, I'm also going to take Solidarity just to try to get some singular scouting reports, try to get some unique map completions, get some more points on my Atlas. Because, I am missing 13 of them, so pretty much every time I get one, it's almost a guarantee +1. And other than that, pretty standard tree. We got pack size, we got Alva. On this tree, I did take the Conquerors because eventually I am going to be farming on this tree in tier 14 plus. But I've been farming so much Rippy content, I just kind of want to relax and level up. In terms of my other characters, I need a 5 link. I mean, I don't need a 5 link, but I'd really like to get one for my Trapper. Spectral Throw is already doing a lot of damage, but if I could get it 5 linked, it would feel so nice. Oh, an inspiration. Nice. As far as the Storm Rain of the Conduit character, I don't know if I really... I mean, obviously I need gear, because my gear is pretty rough. Hey, another Frost Breath. But I think if I can get myself a Trinity support, I think that'll be more than enough to at least go back to it and map for a little while. The only problem is, like I was talking before, when I was talking about the build, is it's not really like a zoomy map farmer. It's almost like it's way... I'm not going to say it's like definitely a boss farmer, but it's definitely closer to a bosser than it is to a map farmer, which is kind of not what I need right now, but at the same time, it's always nice to have a bosser. So, I don't know. I'm going back and forth. I regaled that amulet. Seems okay so far. I don't know if I'm going to slam it, because for one, I'm not even playing a cold skill right now, so I kind of don't want to waste my only exalt. And two, like, I don't know. It just seems like a bad exalt. We'll wait and see. At some point, I do want to mess with the Recombiner. I'm not even really sure how they work anymore, but we're going to find out together. I got another new gem, which is Spectral Helix of the Ruthless, whatever. And it's another trap. I don't know what's going on, but we're getting all kinds of trap gems now. I used the Recombiner because I figured why not. And I learned a harsh lesson. No longer do you just get like the item with like random stats on it if it fails. Now it just straight up deletes your item. So that's good to know. Good thing I didn't do it on the good amulet first. I used a bunch of strongbox scarabs because I figured, hey, let's go for a GCP, take a nice little break. Unfortunately, we did not get a gem cutter box. I did get an artisan, which was fine. I mean, 2 GCPs aren't bad, but like I'd rather have some, auras or support gems or whatever. But I'm not really looking for that many support gems. I think the only ones I need right now are Trinity. Oh my god. We got a Stormfire. I will be double corrupting that. But I think the only supports I need right now is Trinity and elemental damage with attacks. Also, I don't know what's going on with Blight, but it is absolutely ridiculous for gold. I've been getting like somewhere between like 5 and 12k from each one, and I'm not even using immune response, which I imagine will make it even better. I got a Blue Pearl amulet, but it sucked, which is fine. I mean, you can't expect the first one to roll very well. And shortly after, we hit level 87, which feels great. Gonna do a little, like, I don't know, a few rippy maps for a little while, then go back to leveling. Like I said, I'd like to hit at least 88, and ideally, I'd like to push for 90, at least at some point. I got myself a nice little double corrupt and my first Tempest of the League, and we got some ghosts, nothing too crazy. Luckily enough, it was a corrupting Tempest, which is the one you want. The other one is pretty much useless. And we got a 5 link. Nice. I mean, the colors aren't amazing, but they're not terrible. I can't really use those colors in anybody right now, but I mean, just getting a 5 link just feels nice. Also dropped a pretty juiced up tier 13. I'll definitely be messing with that. And it is time to double corrupt my abysses. Please don't die. It's alive. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, the free regen is pretty cool, but I don't really think the lightning level is going to matter too much. And then a little while after, in that same temple, we got a 6 link and a 5 link. I don't know what is going on with this temple, but every single link I get is like terrible colors for me. Absolutely terrible. If one of those things had, like, for example, the other armor there, if it had 4 green, oh my god, I'd be in heaven. If it had 4 green, 1 red, I'd be in absolute heaven. I'm really tempted to sell the 6 link. 20 fusings is just so many. But I don't know, I'm going to hang on for a little while because you never know. Maybe I'll reroll somebody, like a new character in the next couple days, and I'll be like, oh my god, the 6 link is perfect. I highly doubt it. Those colors are pretty brutal. But, I mean, why waste it? When's the next time I'm going to get a 6 link like that? I mean, it's probably going to be a long time, if ever. So, as tempted as I am to get 20 fusings, I just can't do it right now. I've been chilling in tier 16 for a little bit. I've done like 5 or 6 of them. I can't go infinite yet. I still need to kill some more maps and whatnot. Of course, a unique map I already have. But I'm pretty much staying at tier 15 plus. Every once in a while I go to 14. But I mean, I've only done like a handful of maps since leveling up. My my boats haven't been great, but I am getting some chaos. At this point, I care more about chaos than I do alchemy, so that's pretty cool. Can't complain too much about that. And Alva, once again, coming in, giving me Trinity support, and I want to be honest with you, I'm pretty tempted to reroll, or not reroll, but pretty tempted to go back to the Storm Rain character, because I think getting it to level 80 will not take much time, and then I can really think about what I want to do with that character and how I want to proceed. Did a little unique swap, got some trash, what do you expect? Killed the boss, and also got some trash, but I mean, whatever. And then in the very next map, just randomly, I dropped a 5 link. Just a random natural 5 link. I guess I'm destined today to get stuff. That's like one of the best things about Ruthless, even more so if you're playing SSF. You'll go for quite a while and just feel like you're not getting anything that you need, which granted, it wasn't that severe for me, but like you'll just out of nowhere get stuff that you need and it'll launch you forward so much. The body armor rolled decent enough. The only thing I really wanted was at least one res and no life mods, and I got that. We are officially on a 5 link, which does feel better. I won't lie to you. Having Spell Echo is like kind of weird. It's going to take a while to get used to it, but I'm definitely doing more damage. There are some downsides, but I'll talk more about that in a minute. Other than that, I went for a big 3-to-1, hoping to get a gem that I need, and no luck. So my gems are obviously still very low level, but I can tell you right now, I can already notice my damage. And even if it's not necessarily just the 5 link, the fact that I can have, of course the game crashes, the fact that I can have Arcane Surge up basically 24/7 now, alone, makes my damage feel so much more consistent. Because before, the only time it would trigger is when Arcane Surge went off, or if I got like 10 like casts in a row, which, you know, didn't happen always, especially on bosses that are like, you know, pretty dangerous. But now, pretty much every other cast, I get Arcane Surge, which is absolutely amazing. Of course, the trade-off is I don't really have, sorry, I gotta pay attention for 1 second. I don't have intensity as often, but I mean, like, the only time I should really need intensity is when I'm, like, killing something like a boss, like a map boss or a really juicy rare. And when I do, I can just, like, destroy them. So right now, I'm doing the damage that, oh god, I'm doing about the same damage I was doing before, but only when I had my Sigil of Power up, because now my Sigil of Power gives me up to like 200k paper DPS. According to POB, I'm up like, I don't know, 250k, something like that. But you can never really tell. There's so many factors you got to include. So, but I think obviously like a 5 link is going to be better. Once I get my gems leveled up, it's going to be way, oh my god, it's going to be way more noticeable. But until then, it's only going to be a minor difference. Besides the damage, you could probably tell my health and mana are so much better than they were. And of course, now I can start trying to get some like Searing Exarch and Eater of Worlds currency to try to make my stuff even better. I totally forgot to use a stone. But whatever, we'll see how this goes. Hey, made this far in the video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. I am level 87, 32% of the way to 88. I am loving this character. I mean, obviously I already loved it, but now that I'm on a 5 link, it's just, I don't know, it feels like I'm playing a totally different build now because I have Spell Echo. It just feels completely different. My health pool and mana pool are fantastic. I wasn't even hitting 4k life before, and now I'm 4.4, which, granted, I'm still not very tanky. I am getting very close to the point... Am I even res cap out this? I am. I am very close to just dropping my shield altogether and just full committing to dual wielding. I might even just like drop, you know, the nodes right here. Obviously I would have to if I drop my shield. I don't know. I don't think the shield is really helping me that much. Like obviously I'm getting 400 life, which is amazing, but I kind of think just doing a lot more damage would help me a lot more. Because it's like, if things get on top of me, the number one way I die on this character is I get stun locked. Like, I have like 5 or 6 guys hitting me at once, and I just get stunned constantly. That's the number one way I die. And I think the main way I can solve that, which obviously this is kind of like sketchy, I think the tattoo is the best way I could solve this. Because, yeah, sure, if I am casting, you know, I have 40% chance, and then if I get this, I'll be at 50%. But obviously, it's not going to work out that way, because I'll be sitting there casting, which, granted, is easier now that I have Spell Echo. But I'll be sitting there casting, and as soon as I get stunned once, like, I'm not casting anymore, so then my avoidance just goes to 10%. So I think, if anything, I would need to get at least 3 or 4 of them, which is a little bit easier because I'm not using the unique body armor anymore. this one right here, which takes 151 dex, which was the pretty much the only reason, I was going to say the main reason, but pretty much the only reason I needed dex on my rings. As soon as I took this off, I could change all my rings, which granted, I didn't even know I had this ring. I'm sure I have something better somewhere, but it's good enough for now. Not only tier 1 cast speed, but the absolute highest roll. Anyway, my stash tab is looking a lot more clean. I actually have, fusings, I've got chaos, I've got alchemies. I only have one scour because I keep deleting them. I've also been running out of Valorbs because I keep deleting them as well. I do have a nice stockpile of 10 Gem Cutter's Prism, which is very nice. Assuming this one bricks, which I assume it will, I do have a backup. It's level 19, about halfway to 20. We are so close to level 20. Just by going from 19 to 20 is going to give me a huge chunk of damage. And I already have a lens waiting in the wing. Honestly, if it loses 1%, 2% quality and stays at level 20, I'll be very happy. But if it goes down to 19 and loses quality, I'm going to be very sad. But again, I do have 10 GCP, so I just have to run a couple labs, get this one at 20%. And then, I don't know. I don't know if I'll double corrupt it again, or if I'll just stick with 20, having a level 20 gem. Because like I said, just having it max level gives me so much power. Other than that, my map pool is fantastic. I've been pretty much running 15s all day. As you can see, I have a bunch of 14s now. And I can only, I can go lower if I want to, but, there's no reason to. I will at some point switch back to either, this is the decision, right? I'm getting ahead of myself. The decision right now, go for level 88, see how I feel, and then either push for 89 and eventually 90, or either go back to the Spectral Throat Trapper, the Trickster, or go back to my Deadeye Storm Raid of the Conduit character. And they both have their, pros and cons. I really think it would be more fun to do the Storm Rain character just because I liked it so much. But I think in terms of practicality and staying efficient and maintaining what I already have, I think the Trapper is the right choice, but I don't know. Either way, I'm going to play one of those characters, do pretty much all of my tier 10s, just chill and relax. Especially now that I have this third tree with all the ore stuff, I feel even more inclined just to chill and relax and farm. So what I'm probably going to do once I level up again, level for, at least do a few maps, whatever, just get a little bit more Harbinger value, try to get a couple Guardians. Because what I'd really like to do is get one or two more favorite slots, which would be great. But I'm not really near any of them. I mean, getting an Elder Guardian is pretty free. I just have to drop one. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.